Welcome to Diary of a Publisher. Here we don't just talk, we explore, question, and push beyond the ordinary. In this snippet, we dive into a moment that truly matters, and if you're ready to see things from a fresh perspective, you're at the right place. Let's get started. India is the largest democracy, sir, and we saw PM Modi's third term now. And I want to start our conversation with foreign policy because that's where we must look ahead on as well. First term was based on the Western world. Second PM Modi term was based on the West Asia. What do you think the third term should focus on?
I think you may have got your calendar just slightly askew because he did focus more on West Asia in his first term than on his second. The number of trips he made. I mean, the first Prime Minister to go to UAE, for example, in 36 years. The number of visits he made, the kind of engagements we had in West Asia, were unprecedented. Unprecedented. In fact, Prime Minister Modi, in his first term, redefined the meaning of neighborhood. He converted the meaning of neighbor. I mean, so far we have seen neighbor simply as a matter of geography. Mm-hmm. It has also been defined that way, that, you can change everything, but you can't change your neighbors. He showed us that, yes, you can redefine geography by redefining geography as reach, not as distance. If I cannot reach my neighbor, is he or she a neighbor, right? I mean, you can take this absolutely, this metaphor and put it exactly where you live. If you do not have any communication with the person living next door to you, is that person your neighbor? No. The neighbor is someone who you communicate. Today, there are 1,000 flights every week to the Gulf. 1,000 flights every week to the Gulf, right? And you can't fill a plane to Pakistan. So who is my neighbor? The Gulf or Pakistan? Prime Minister extended the meaning, the arc of neighborhood with vigorous diplomacy with Indonesia, Southeast Asia, the democratic nation. Look at the relationships that we have, developed in this region. COVID then became an interference in the process, and so on. But I think the real greatest achievements of Prime Minister's foreign policy were the great foundations that he laid, which will serve India not immediately in his term, it will serve India for the coming decades. If we know how to build structures upon those foundations, there are foundations and the first visible signs, let us say, of what we hope to build. So building relations is a long-term process.
You have just heard a glimpse of the conversation. The full story? It's waiting for you in the complete episode of DOAP. If you're eager to explore the forces shaping our world, make sure to subscribe. We're just scratching the surface, and the next conversation might just change how you see the world.